Okay, now I'm going to show you exactly the same thing, but I just assume that you have a completely new rotor, and you know when you actually want the rotor to begin in beginning of what week, but you have to synchronize everything so that it actually fits in with what you have in your mind. So I got temporary 2. So this person is doing the Christmas rota. Let's just pretend this is the Christmas rota, and again we have got the new start in November the 6th, and the end date again is going to be the 8th of January, and it will actually stop at 31st and will show no more. I've done this so that I remind you the importance of doing the filter and select all. Okay, now everything is exposed the entire year. Open this up, okay, and insert a column, insert right, copy the entire column here, copy it, Control C, and then paste it, Control V. Copy the name across, okay, and now go back to the master and input the new rotor in. Okay, so as a demo I've put in a new rotor, and this is a 4-week rotor, and every week is the same except one of the week where she do a Saturday, okay, because I purposely do a something different so you can actually tell. Now having an invalid content means this time is not on the drop down menu. To resolve that, you copy the cell and then go to reference tab, and on the first column Control Shift V, which is pasting the value, and once you have done that, the red corner will disappear because now the drop down menu will have this time. Let's check on the main and see what happened now. Because I've actually inputted this column here and changed the name, it will actually pick up whatever name that I put in here, and the contract will just show up, and it will just rotate for the entire 2 years. But of course I don't need anything that is before this last day. What I need is everything that is underneath. So at the moment this is still a formula, so if I press here it's still a formula, but that's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste the formula here, here across to here, and then get rid of this second column because I really don't need it. So Control Shift down arrow key to select the entire lane. So on the laptop, Control and Shift, you hold it together, and then you take the arrow key downwards. Control C, go back to the last day. Control V. Okay, not Control Shift V, because Control Shift V will paste in the value which removed the formula, but I actually want to keep the formula in because I want to make sure the rotation is correct. So what we'll do is I will copy this cell onto here because it is no longer a last day for this person. But what I will do is I will put down just above in a blank space, new start. Okay, because I need this to be referenced. I need this as a reference point because later when I look back, I know that there is a distinctive change. So anything above this is the old rotor, anything underneath this is a new rotor. So now I can delete this column. Just delete it. So let's go to the handout and we'll type in Temp 2, and you can see the rotor I've just pulled through from here. Okay, now I've got a Saturday here, but I actually want the Saturday to be here. Okay, so which means that everything have to move up one in the master tab. So I will show you how to do it now. So we'll go to the master tab. Now Saturday happens to be week 1. So if we are to move this rotor up a step, that will be in week 4. Because that will be like the complete rotation. So insert a line just next to it, and you can actually just copy this part, copy and then paste. Now week 1, select the Sunday to Saturday, copy, it needs to go to week 4, so paste it in, Control V to paste. Now week 2 Sunday to week 4 here, I will actually copy it and bring it up to the week 1 here, Control V. Now this new rotor is identical to this one, but it's just rotated slightly differently with the Saturday in week 4. Okay, so I know that it will work, so I can actually just go ahead and delete this one now. And once you have deleted the one before, your rotor will pick up the new rotor here, because if you have two identical names, it will always pick the first rotor that it will hit first. So we'll go here and then we can have a look. So this is new start. See, that is actually the 14th. Go to the handout, and as you can see, Saturday. Yep, so once you actually understand the basic concept of a never-ending loop, it actually will be very easy for you. All you have to do is cut up your original rotor in the master and just paste it back together, but in some sort of order. Yeah. So if you do get confused of how I done the copying and pasting, you can actually find a day that they're not working and just put in a reference for yourself. For example, this is week 1, this will be week 2, this will be week 3, and this will be week 4. Okay, so when you're actually cutting and pasting everything back together, everything should run in a perfect order. So let's just say I want week 3 and 4 to be in 1 and 2 order, and 1 and 2 is actually in 3 and 4. Okay, so how it would read, and of course I need to copy the name across, copy and paste. So it should always be in a loop. So 3, 4, 1 and 2, and then back again. Yep, so that's how you rotate. I'm going to delete this and the rotor, the planner which you saw me doing, will have a new rotation with numbers in now. Go to handout. See, now it is actually 2 without a Saturday, and then 3, 4. 4 being the one with a Saturday. Well, I hope this is useful. Once you're completely happy with the change, okay, remove the number. Remove the number. Put the dash back in. The reason why I put the dash instead of just deleting it, because when you're actually looking at the bridge, when you actually see a dash, you know that the formula is still there. Because sometimes when you see a blank space, you actually think, oh, have somebody actually deleted the formula? Now I'm ready to remove the entire line of formulas. So at the moment everything is actually connected with a formula. Okay, so I'm going to remove this now. Control Shift down arrow key to select the entire section, Control C to copy, and then Control Shift V to paste, or right click and just select paste special and paste in value. Yep, so everything is done, and you can just print out a handout for the partner now. Thank you, bye.